Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've had a few requests to do a video about how I maintain my curly hair slash keep it from being not frizzy, and I just have to start off by saying my hair does not always look like this. If I go outside and it's raining, it's freaking like a huge frizz ball and I have to put it up. Like, there is nothing that can be done, it has to go up. If it's a crazy humid day, it has to go up. But because I'm inside now, it's alright. So I'm going to let you guys know what I do though to keep my hair reasonably healthy and to try and keep the frizz at bay. So the first thing you need to know about curly hair is that it is not the same as straight hair. The actual hair strand is actually a different shape to straight hair. So in straight hair, the strand is like a circle, and in curly hair, it's an oval. So our hair is never going to be the same as straight haired people. Oh well, we just have to deal with that straight away. Another thing is that curly hair is extremely dry. So it's not going to be able to take kind of as much of a beating as straight hair can with heated tools and with dyeing and all that kind of stuff. So we do have to be kind of a little bit careful. You can even see that since I've had my hair lightened at the ends, this bit of hair, it's, I don't know how well you guys can see, but it's crazy curly at the top here. And then when we get to the end, it's gone straight, like the bleach from the blondness has burnt the curl out of my hair. So I am trying to repair that, and the rest of my hair is fairly healthy, so it's okay, but you just gotta be careful. So the very first thing that I do is make sure that I do not wash my hair every day. No way. If I washed my hair every day, my hair would be crying and probably falling out of my head because it's just not that good for it. The crap thing about that is that if I want to wear my hair out and curly like this, I have to wash it. I have a really thin hair, which means that if I lie down on my curls, they get squished and they do not come back. If you have a thicker curly hair, then you would probably be okay with just lying on it or sleeping in it, or wrapping it up in a t-shirt or something. I know some people do that. And then having curly hair the next day. I cannot do that. And it sucks. So for shampoo, because my hair is so dry, I make sure that I use a sulfate-free shampoo. The sulfates in your shampoo is kind of like the detergent. It's what makes it go really crazy, lathery, and that feels amazing, but it's not so good for your hair. So what I use is the L'Oreal Paris Hair Expertise Everpure Sulfate-Free Color Care System. This is not the best sulfate-free shampoo that you can get. You can get it from Kohl's and Priceline and stuff. It's pretty cheap. It's only $10 for this whole thing, or $15 or something like that. So it's not the best, but it does the job. Ever since I started using this, I noticed a drastic difference in the healthiness of my hair. It really made a difference. If you want to go all out, then you can go and buy a salon shampoo. Just make sure that you get one that is sulfate free. If you want to check whether it's sulfate free, just look on the back. Look on the back at the ingredients. The first ingredient is normally water, and then the second ingredient will be sodium lauryl sulfate if it is not a sulfate-free shampoo. So that's a surefire way to know if you're getting a sulfate-free shampoo or not. Just make sure that you don't get anything that has sodium lauryl sulfate in it. Next, because my hair is so dry, for my conditioner, I don't use a normal conditioner. I just use a full-on hair mask. This one is by Bedhead, and it looks like this, and it smells incredible. Oh, it's like an argan oil one or something. This one is the Bedhead Colored Goddess, and I love it. It's very thick though, so you only need the tiniest bit, like the size of a 10-cent piece, and you're good to go. So I use this every single time I wash my hair. With my sulfate-free shampoo, I do use this as if it's a treatment. I don't just pretend it's a conditioner. So I do leave it in for the 5 minutes or whatever it says to leave it in for, which does make my shower longer, but what are you gonna do? If I want to wear my hair curly 2 days in a row, so say tomorrow I want to wear my hair curly again, and I'm like, oh, I can't wash my hair again because that is just going to be bad for it, what I will do is just wash it with a conditioner. For that, I just use a normal conditioner. This one is the John Frieda Sheer Blonde Moisturizing Conditioner. I try to go for one that's moisturizing because, again, I've got dry hair. This one is whatever, it's not my favorite, but I don't feel like for when I'm doing my in-between washes conditioner wash that I need something really, really crazy good quality. Alright, so that is what I wash my hair with. That is a really, really important step to kind of getting rid of the frizziness. Make sure you're always using something moisturizing. Make sure that you're not washing your hair too many times, because the drier that your hair is, the frizzier it's gonna be. When I get out of the shower, I just wrap my hair straight in a towel. I just use a terry toweling towel. I know people say that you should use a microfiber cloth and stuff, but I can't be bothered to do that. So I just use a normal towel and it's fine. And I wrap my hair up in the towel and then I brush my teeth and I do whatever. And then when I take my hair out of the towel, I make sure it's not in there for more than like 3 minutes, because then it gets too dry. I put in this L'Oreal Elvive New Extraordinary Oil Beautifying Treatment. I've had this stuff for ages and it's only half done, and I use a lot of it. So what I do is I just take my hair out of the towel, I put 5 or 6 pumps of this guy into my hand, then I rub my hands together. Okay, so just pretend that my hair is wet. All I do is flip it over, and then I have my stuff like in my hands, and I run it through like just with my fingertips, like a couple of times to break up the big chunks of hair, and then I scrunch it up with the palms of my hands, which is where most of the product will be. I just scrunch it like this, and then like this, a few times, and then I go in front of the mirror and I part it where I want it to be, which is normally in the middle, and normally the front parts have gone like a bit weird, so I comb them out and they kind of lose their curl, and then I scrunch them back up again. I also always let my hair air dry. I don't use a diffuser, I don't use a hairdryer with a diffuser attached, obviously, or not attached. I don't use any kind of heat. Maybe I'll go outside if it's a hot day and I need my hair to dry earlier. But I have not found a way to keep the frizz away if I'm using any kind of like heat styling tool. Even when I go to the hairdresser, they cannot like make my hair curly the way that I like it and not frizzy if they're using something like that. They can't do it, nobody can do it. The best thing is air drying. Air dry, air dry, air dry. And that is pretty much all that I do. It's really not that exciting or that hard, but I hope that you guys learned something maybe and you found this video interesting. If you did, then give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and I'll see you next time. Bye!